Hi everyone, I wanted to show you how I gave my hubby a very basic old age face paint. Now this is not old age special effects makeup because obviously that would require a lot more work. This was for a theatre festival we were taking part in Wolverhampton called 1448, and it was at Arena Theatre in Wolverhampton, and what I was required to do was just do a very basic makeup on my hubby just to make him look a little bit older. So obviously I'm not making him look like he's 70 or anything, I'm just making him look older. And what I did first of all was I just took some white face paint and I used that on his hair. I know you can get like the proper stuff that you put on the hair, but for the purposes of what we needed, face paint's more than enough, and we just wanted to give it that white sort of grey look. And face paint does the trick. All you do is you just get some face paint, some white face paint on your sponge, and don't have your sponge very wet, have your sponge only mildly damp, and then apply the white face paint and you get this effect on the hair and the beard. And do that all over the head and all over the beard and everything. And then what I did is I put on the tiniest little bit of the white onto the face and just blended that in just to pale him out a little bit, because it got a bit of a tan from the summer that we're having at the moment. We've actually managed to get slight suntans, even though it's in England, so that's a bit of a shocker. So yeah, I paled him out a bit to make it look like, because he's supposed to be someone who's been indoors a lot, not really going out much, just goes to the shop and back, little old bloke. So yeah, I did that first of all. And then what I did was I took a, oh excuse the lighting change, I don't know why it did that. Then I took brown face paint and I just went over all the creases and wrinkles that are naturally on my husband's face, and added a couple more as well. I just wanted to emphasize them. He's pulling a funny face because it was tickling. So yeah, just emphasizing any creases and wrinkles in the face that I could find. And as you can see, he's got quite a few laughter lines and things when he scrunches his eyes up, so I emphasised those. And all I'm doing is using my brown face paint and I'm just going into those little lines and creases just to darken them, to make them stand out more. Now like I said, this was just a basic face paint and it's going to be in low light and, you know, on stage at the theatre, so I had to just overemphasize the creases a bit more than I would normally, so that they would stand up on stage, like so we could see them on stage. Because the first go, when we did the lighting in the tech rehearsal, some of the details was lost, so I had to make them a little bit darker, just so that those wrinkles stand out on stage under the bright lights. He was enjoying looking to see what I was doing, so he was having a look in the mirror. I haven't face painted him for ages actually. I might use him as a victim to face paint on a bit more often in tutorials. Don't normally paint on blokes' faces. I normally paint on my own and do like kids' face paint. So this was the first time having a go at doing this for me, like, you know, to make him look older. But I was fairly pleased with how it worked out, considering it's just like a really basic face paint, just to sort of emphasise wrinkles and creases really. So yeah, that's all I did with that. And then what I did is I did darken them a little bit more later on, and then just patted over the top a very thin wash of the white face paint just to blend those lines in a little bit, and that seemed to be okay. What I could have done is darkened around the eyes with some eyeshadow a bit and around under his cheekbones to make them sunken in, but I forgot all my eyeshadow stuff. I literally only took my face painting kit to the theatre festival, so I was working with limited material. So yeah, that's how I did it. So hope you found this video useful. Give it a try, let me know how you get on. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.